Most people think manipulation is obvious: lying, yelling, gaslighting. But the most dangerous manipulators, they don't raise their voice. They raise your doubts. Today, I'm exposing 7 rare manipulation tactics that most people don't recognize, but they're being used on you every day. And by the way, in the description, I've added fact checks and sources, so you know this isn't made up. It's real psychology. Let's dive in. 1. Conversational ownership. This tactic is about controlling the about you, your attitude, your flaws. They didn't lie, they didn't yell, but now they're in control of the entire narrative, and you are the one explaining yourself. 2. Strategic vulnerability. This one looks innocent, even emotional. They'll open up about something deep or painful, but it's calculated. They reveal a weakness at just the right time to make you let your guard down. And once you do, they influence guilt, or even manipulate you. It's not always obvious. Sometimes it's as subtle as sharing a secret. 3. Reverse anchoring. This tactic hides behind the illusion of compromise. They start with something extreme, an outrageous request, a bold accusation, an unfair deal. Of course, you say no. That's the setup. Then they soften and offer something more reasonable, and now you're way more likely to accept it because compared to the first thing, it feels fair. But here's the twist. That second offer was their goal all along. You didn't win the negotiation. You just walked into it halfway. 4. Intentional misinterpretation. You say something. They twist it. You say, "I need space." They reply, "Oh, so you're abandoning me again." Now you're on the defensive, trying to explain yourself even though they're the one twisting your words. 5. The illusion of truth effect. Here's a strange psychological fact. The more often we hear something, the more we believe it, even if it's false. Manipulators use this by repeating the same lie or half-truth over and over. At first, you might resist, but over time, repetition wears down your critical thinking. You start to feel like maybe it's true. Example, they keep saying you're just too sensitive. Eventually, you might stop defending yourself and start believing it. 6. Triangulation. This one's classic in toxic relationships and still underrated. It's when someone brings in a third person to validate their point, real or imagined. They'll say, "Even Sarah thinks you're overreacting," or "My friends all agree you've changed." It creates pressure. It isolates you, and it makes you feel like the outsider in your own relationship. The goal is to make you question yourself by surrounding you with their supporters. 7. Emotional timeout. When things get tense, they go silent. Not just quiet, emotionally absent. No replies, no facial expression, no warmth, just emptiness. And that silence, it's not passive. It's a power move. Because suddenly you're the one scrambling. You start overthinking. Did I go too far? Did I say something wrong? Should I apologize? And often you do. Not because you were wrong, but because the silence was unbearable. They didn't need to argue. They just made you argue with yourself. These tactics don't scream manipulation. They whisper it. That's what makes them dangerous. Now that you've seen the patterns, they can't hide in plain sight anymore. Stay aware because the moment you recognize the game, you stop playing by their rules. If this video opened your eyes, give it a like. It really helps more people find it. And if you want deeper psychology like this, hit subscribe.